crafty friends, Kim from Stamping Imperfection. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here and if you are new to Stampin' Up, I wanted to tell you about the two different kinds of stamp sets that they have and what's different about them and what you need to do differently with each one. So first of all, Stampin' Up has red rubber stamps. They come like this on a sheet. They're all cut out and ready to go, which is a wonderful thing because originally you had to purchase a pair of rubber scissors and cut around your stamps yourself. This is so much nicer. Now these stamps, these are beautiful. They stamp beautifully, and usually if it's a really detailed stamp like this particular stamp is, this is the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. And it's very detailed. So these are always done on rubber because rubber gives you the most gorgeous details when you stamp. And Stampin' Up! Truly does do an amazing rubber stamp. Like their stamps are outstanding. And they are made by Stampin' Up! In the US, in Utah. And it's pretty cool to see that process actually. So what you have to do, these come with these stickers because if I flip this over, they just have this plain sticker on the back, and they come with this sheet of stickers that you can add, and all you have to do here is, this is how I do it. There's probably other ways to do it, but this is the way that works best for me because the straighter you get this on your stamp, the easier it'll be to stamp with it because this will kind of be your guide as to where, when you're placing your stamp to stamp it, where it's going to, how it's going to be positioned on your paper. So I keep it here, and then I just kind of line this up with the little cutout part, and then you can just peel it off, and this will be very sticky, and we want that to be sticky because when we go to use that we have to put it onto a clear block. And Stampin' Up! Has different sizes of clear blocks, and I think I need my big one, which doesn't fit in here. So I have this one. This is one of my large ones. This is size E, and you just put this now sticker side down onto your clear block, and then you can ink it up and stamp away. And the clear block is so you can actually hold it and put it where you want to, and because I have the sticker on there, I can kind of see how I'm positioning that stamp. So you want to be careful when you do this step. Okay, so that's that. Now you can get a bundle of like one of each size of many of the sizes. It's not all of the sizes, but you can get a few different sizes in your blocks there. And these are the most common sizes that you'll use. So, I'm not exactly sure if I grabbed all of them here. Oh, and then there's the little one there. Although I think this is an old one. I don't think this came in the bundle. But you can see, like, check online and they'll tell you which ones will come in the bundle. So I'll leave this out because I know I'm going to be using it. So I just keep my blocks in something like this that I got at a craft store on clearance, and it works great. So I'm going to do that to all of these, and then when I'm done, I'm just going to stick these, label side down to the package, and then I know I'm all set. So let me just take care of these. And I've learned that doing them one at a time is best for me, so I deliberately get them all straight. If I peel them all off at the same time, then invariably I will stick my finger onto the label and get something crooked. There we go. And then I can just peel this off. That's what it looks like. And it'll be nice and sticky when you go to put it on your clear block. Oops. Oh, here's a problem because it is very sticky. I just dropped it on, so peel it off carefully. You want to try to keep it in there if you can. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And that is why I only do one at a time. Now, one of the things you'll notice about these stamps is that they have a layer of foam. Like there's the red rubber, and then there's foam, and then there is your label once you put the label on. The foam, actually, you need the foam on that red rubber to cushion it when you stamp, and it gives you a beautifully clear stamped image. Without the foam, you don't necessarily get a great image. So the foam really makes a difference. You can also stamp on foam, but because you are using the red rubber stamps, you don't actually need to stamp on foam because you've already got that foam layer there. And I'll show you the other kind of stamps that they have in just a minute. Now I just get rid of this. I don't use this for anything. If there's enough left, sometimes I'll cut out shapes, and then I could, stamp shapes and stuff if I want to. I've done that before. Sometimes there's enough left that I can make like some circles in a variety of sizes, and you can attach it to like the end of a pencil or something and do some stamping that way. So you can actually use that leftover foam to make some of your own shapes that you can use in your traveler's notebooks and stuff. So that's all protected in there. I can throw the rest of the sticky sheet away. Now the other kind of stamp that Stampin' Up! Has is the Photopolymer stamp set. I also love Photopolymer stamps, and these are actually really nice. There are other stamp companies don't necessarily use the photopolymer. Instead, they'll use acrylic or something even cheaper than that. And these are quality because they don't tear when you pull them off the sheet. Because if you're not getting photopolymer or really good acrylic, you are I've had stamps rip before from companies that use not the same good quality stuff. So now there's two things you can do. Like a lot of people will take these off and stick them to, I love how Stampin' Up! Has done this. They've put the pictures of all the things here, and then you can just stick that to your sheet. I tend to leave them on this sheet out of habit. I don't really have a good reason. Maybe I'll try on this one, I'll try not leaving it on here. Now I won't throw this out because I can use this for inking techniques and background techniques. This clear sheet here, I can also use it on shaker cards. Like this will not go to waste in my stash. So the same with, like, this piece is not as thick. That will still get used. I can use that for inking techniques. So I love this. I love the to from. I love that I can make labels and tags and things with this stamp set and the die and the punch. So you can get a die or a punch with this. And I do have the punch. I'm pretty excited to have that. I like the shape of it. I can make tickets, a ticket shape, ephemera bits to add to my scrapbooks. And again, just close this up just like that. Now, if there are die sets that come with these, sometimes what I do is I will attach a magnet to the inside of this and put the dies right in here. For example, if the dies that came with this set have nothing to do with the set, really. They're just pretty, they coordinate beautifully, and I don't need these to use these. So I put these in a separate storage piece, and these are something that I see myself always using and not putting away. Even after they retire, that's something I know I'm still going to pull out and use in my scrapbook layouts. But if they had come so that I had, you know, the butterfly, the leaves, and this, that, you know, I need, if I want to cut these out without fussy cutting, I will attach a magnet here and store those right in here. And they are, you know, this case is big enough that they won't damage the stamps themselves. So I actually really like that. I do that with the acrylic stamps as well. So I you know, depending on what kind of die set comes with the stamp set, this one got its own case and it'll go in my little die storage bin. But the ones that coordinate, I like to keep with the stamp set so that I always have it. I don't have to go search for it when I need it. Okay, so that is that. If you have any questions, leave me a note below. Oh, one other thing, you'll notice that the acrylic stamps don't have any foam. And one of the benefits of the acrylic stamps, I didn't show you this, a couple benefits of the acrylic stamps. When you go to stamp with this, once you ink this up, you can see exactly what it is. You can even see it there. But you can see exactly where you're placing it. That's why we love the photopolymer stamps. I don't mean acrylic, I mean photopolymer. We love these clear stamps because they are so easy to use. But there's no foam, so sometimes what you'll want to do is you'll want to use a little foam underneath them to make sure you get a nice crisp, clean image. So I do keep that foam on hand for just that reason. I don't do too much paper piercing anymore, but I do like to have some foam when I stamp. So with the photopolymer ones, you'll want to stamp on foam. You put the foam down, you put your paper on top, and then you stamp with your photopolymer stamp right on top of this. Okay, with the red rubber, you can stamp right on your mat or your table, and you're going to get a beautiful clean image. So thank you so much for watching, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll do my best to get to them. Thank you so much for watching. I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to shop for anything you've seen here today, by the way, this is called Labeled with Love. You can shop online with me at shopwithkim.net. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you find time to be creative today. Thanks for watching.